Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Liverpool and the latest transfer news. We've got some quite big news coming out regarding the futures of Diaz and what that means for a new winger signing. We've got further confirmation on Florian Wirtz and Kerkez and all of those good deals as well. But before I begin, if you are new here, please hit the subscribe and the like as well, it'd be greatly appreciated. But let's get straight into it, and we'll start with Kerkez. And Liverpool are looking to finalise a deal for Milos Kerkez, with Bournemouth demanding 45 million for the defender, and it looks very much set in stone. 45 million will be the final fee. This deal is going to get done, and for me, it's kind of anticlimactic in a sense that we have known that this deal was going to happen. But I'm trying to tell you guys, don't let that anticlimactic nature or the feeling that this deal was always going to happen take away from how much quality that this guy has as a left back. Milos Kerkez is one of my favourite profiles in the left-back position for sure. I feel like this guy has a lot of qualities in terms of the robust left-back that loves getting forward, the 1v1 duelling and defending. He suits Liverpool to a T. If there was a team tailor-made for the way Liverpool like to play with their fullbacks, Milos Kerkez suits it. Without a shadow of a doubt, and 45 million is the perfect sort of price. Not too much, not too little, and he's going to absolutely sort of thrive at Liverpool. I can tell you that for free. And also further confirmation here from Lewis, still a good Liverpool source. I would expect a deal for Milos Kerkez to be wrapped up soon. So this is imminent. Fabrizio Romano, the here we go will probably happen in the next 2, 3, 4 days. And that's massive, exciting news for Liverpool fans. You know, you've already got Frimpong coming in. Now you're getting Kerkez done. It is looking up. You know, you want these deals done as quickly as possible before pre-season. And for once, Liverpool, you know, to be fair, not for once even, they're quite quick when it comes to knowing who they want to sign. Liverpool are getting ahead of the pack, so they don't have to do too much waiting around and messing around like my club Arsenal were doing later on in the window. Further confirmation on Florian Wirtz as well. A lot of Liverpool fans have been messaging me and saying, is this deal going to get done? I'm scared. No, you guys should not be scared whatsoever. Remember, this is an 120 million sort of deal, or 100 million plus deal. They're going to take time. There's many small details that need to be done. We've got to also remember, guys, one tip in terms of signings, there's financial years for football clubs. So the financial year, I think, ends at the end of June. So that means the sort of money and the deals that you do will now count for next season rather than this season's accounts. So it means that maybe Leverkusen are waiting out for that. Liverpool are waiting out for that. That could be the case. But I have 100% faith that this deal is going to happen. Even David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano are coming out to say that this deal is very likely to happen. Florian Wirtz's desire for Liverpool is high. He wants to sign. And I feel like the most important thing is when a player really wants to sign for your club, the deal can accelerate and the deal can get done. So Florian Wirtz, 117 million, 115, 110 million, whatever the 100 million is, it is definitely going to get done. Now let's get on to the big news in terms of amid uncertainty over the futures of both Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo, Liverpool are considering a move for Rafael Leao. And this is the second report that has come out. I've seen 2 from Italy. Yes, you take these with a pinch of salt for me, to be honest. I would take these with a pinch of salt because Italy sources, they can be a bit all in the air. But AC Milan are looking to sell Theo Hernandez, Rafael Leao, Tijani Reinders is leaving. There's an open sale at AC Milan right now. And players like Rafael Leao, if he's available, I'm telling you, for me, I think he's one of the best wingers in the world when he's on it. And it's so classic. He just needs somebody. I don't want to use the wrong word here because it will sound like such a violation. He just needs somebody to tell him, knuckle down, you're a fantastic player, but you need to be doing more for the amount of ability you have. That's what he needs. And I feel like Arne Slot is one of the few managers out there who can certainly provide that to Rafael Leao and take him to the next level. There's only a few managers out there. I feel like Slot, Arteta, Flick, those are the managers who could probably get Leao to knuckle down and fulfill that wonderful potential. We've already seen him do a whole season of madness, a whole season of quality before. I mean, just look at these stats. Look, this season's been poor for Leao. He's still got 23 GA in 50 games. A poor season where he's been dropped. He's been coming off the bench and having to impact games. He's still got 23 goal contributions in 50 games. Sometimes I hate the way people talk about this guy because he's unreal. The season before that, 15 goals, 12 assists. So that's 27 GA. Before that again, 27 GA. Before that again, 24 GA. This guy is constantly getting above 20 goal contributions season on season on season. And he's only 25 years old. People act like this guy is 28, 29. He's getting on. No, this is still a guy who's now in his prime years, where he now needs to really think about what he wants for his career. And if a club like Liverpool are serious about this pursuit, I don't feel like there's a better winger out there than Rafael Leao to replace a Diaz. I really genuinely think that. In terms of output, Leao is far superior. 1v1 dribbling, touchline dribbling, superior. He suits the Arne Slot's profile of a winger for sure. The only worry people have is his defensive ability. But these players, they pack it in and do what they need to do when they're at a new club. Arne Slot will make sure of that. Yes, Salah was playing higher up the pitch. The left winger, you have to have a bit of work rate around about you. And Leao, if he's asked to do it, you tell him to do it, he will do it. This guy is a really, really good player. And if you're looking at that FBref sort of model for him, non-penalty goals, the top 31% for wingers. Non-penalty XG, the top 32%. You're looking at that. Expected assists and goals, he's in the top 15%, sorry. This is a guy who has a lot of quality. And even in his poorest seasons, he's still providing. He can create separation. He's got ball striking. He's got transitional threat. He's got ability to open up a low block. He can go on his left foot, on his right foot. The angles this guy can score from are quite ridiculous. He has such a massive skill set that he can only thrive in a possession-based team. AC Milan aren't that dominant on the ball. If you give him a Liverpool in the Premier League where you're playing a Forest and they're sitting back, Leao will love that. You'll see the best of him. Yes, he's not always giving the sort of impact he should for a player of his ability, but you gamble on a player like this. Progressive carries, top 31% for wingers. Successful take-ons, his dribbling is so good. Top 5% for wingers in Europe. Progressive passes as well. He's a creator. He's really underrated aspect of his game is how he creates. He's phenomenal. And there we have it. Aerial duels as well. Top 20% for wingers. This is a guy who can be a reference point. You want to play over the top to him? He can chest it down. He can control it. He can flick it on. He can play centre forward as well. Left wing, centre forward, layout, comfortable. He could be the centre forward signing in terms of he's a quality finisher. He's strong in the duel. And he has the transitional pace to go forward. And he can really be a good box mover as well in terms of finding space in the box. I'm not saying Diaz is 100% leaving because Paul Joyce, I think, came out to say Luis Diaz, he wants to stay. There's no indication that he wants to leave. But if these Italian reports are to be believed in terms of Rafael Leao's availability and Liverpool's interest, this is the sort of guy you get excited for sure. But anyway, as I stutter on my words, let us get into this lineup for Liverpool potentially next season with a Rafael Leao. And instantly you just think, wow, a Cody Gakpo could play 9, a Jota is still there, Nunes is still there. I feel like Nunes will probably leave. But the back four just looks as complete as ever. I'm just jealous looking at that. Gravenberch, you got Bajcetic as well, I've said is a phenomenal player. Salah on the right. I mean, this just looks menacing, and a team that can go back-to-back and win the Champions League too. I think that's the next step for Liverpool. Win the 7th Champions League? I think they're more than capable. Anyway, I'm just going to end it off. If you guys aren't following my Twitter, please get over there and follow. Going to be posting a lot of stuff, Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, whoever you support, I'll be putting it on there. But until next time, peace.